Welcome, survivors, to 7 Days to Die Survive and Thrive server. Skippy0330 here. I am the admin on this server, and first of all, I want to say welcome. This is what you would expect when you would spawn into my server for the first time. So you've spawned in, you're in the beginning area. This is, you've spawned in here, you've looked around for a few seconds, and then all of a sudden, you spawn in here. So what this is the first time you come to my server, in case you spawn in on the night, what the bot does is it'll pick you up and it'll drop you into my spawn area, which is also called lobby. So this is your first impression of the map. So you look around a bit and then all of a sudden pop, you're into here. So of course I've provided some very friendly fireplaces, campfires here. We are a very friendly server. As you can see, Shimmering Hook is using a campfire, staying safe. I don't know why it's 7 a.m. But please guys, when you're here, no dumping. But this does explain the basics of the server. It's a PvE server. We don't do any base raiding. I can see your exact steps, so if you think you can get away with base raiding, or if there's no door on the base, if it's not yours, don't touch it. You will get banned. It's not hard for me to do. It takes about 5 minutes of my time to figure out who did it. And then you can also do something called a base protect on your base after 2 hours of playtime, which means if you set that, anyone who's not your friend, or that you've told the bot is your friend, can actually approach your building area. What will happen is they'll get in a little bit, and then it'll teleport them backwards. So it protects your base, even if you have a land claim down, from anybody approaching it that you don't know. So the rest is here as well too. I do have a website. At this point in time of recording, it's not fully done yet, but most likely by the time you watch this, it will be done. There's basic commands. So this is lobby here. So to get back here, all you have to do is go to T to go to your multiplayer chat, and then do / and then lobby. And once you do that, it'll spawn you in here, and you're here. So the first time you come to this base, you want to look around a bit. We have a little bit of a sharia over here. This is where you can come and donate and take stuff, and take what you need. And then down here, if we go down here, guys, I'll show you what's going on. We have the common forge, common meeting area. So this is where you can come and you can use forges. Now, most often people come in here on overnight to use the forges while they're waiting the night out on their travels. Because as anybody knows, if you've ever joined a multiplayer server that's very populated, it's almost impossible for a new player to get going, because you can't run that far without constantly just keeping dying. It's completely annoying. So what I've done here is the first time you come and you've checked it all out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This here, let's say you got screamers. Like, this creates a heat map, right? This place can make an insane heat map. So let's say the heat map's going like crazy and you got screamers going on. What screamers will do, if we look on the map here, they will come directly from east, directly from south, directly from north and west. I did the wrong directions. But anyways, they'll come from different directions here. So keep that in mind as well too. They'll come straight on towards the middle of this building. So what they'll do is, if you come over here and run up to this platform, is I have 4 of these platforms, each at every direction. So one north, south, east, and west. And if you come to this edge, what happens is they actually stall on that edge there, and they'll stop and they'll stand there. And you can literally stand here and pick those buggers off, as you guys seen in the preview video. So that's pretty cool. And the preview video was actually Horde Night. So everyone was here on Horde Night. We had the video for the server full. There's 20 people kicking around here. So Horde Night with 20 people in the same area is absolutely insane. And that's kind of the point of this thing. So now that you've looked around lobby, you've gotten yourself familiarized with it, always remember you can get back here by doing /lobby. For your first time, you only need to ever use this once. You want to start your journey, go /exit. And that will actually teleport you outside of the area. So now you're in a new starter area. This is where everyone starts out from, and you can start on your own personal journey. So there you go, guys. That's pretty exciting. I put in the forest biome, so it'd be pretty easy for you guys. You wouldn't have to suffer under any crazy conditions. Looks like we already have someone building their base over here. And remember, guys, no PvP. They didn't set their base protect, though. Shame on them. They must have not have played for 2 hours. And it looks like they've really got nothing going on anyways to steal. They got nothing to steal. But yeah, Anyways, so let's say this is your base. You know, you've made your awesome super base, and you know, we want to show your friends this shit. You're like, look what I made, dude. Once you've got this set, what you can do to get back to lobbies, let's say it's almost 2200 and you're like, I am not going to survive the night here. Or it's hard night and you're like, I'm not going to survive the night here. You can go slash lobby. And there you go. Now you're back at lobby again. Now let's say the night's over and you want to go back home. You can do either slash return to return you back to your home base, or to oops, they won't work for me because I'm a min. I forgot about that. I tried doing it during the stream. But what will happen is it'll return you back to, like I had the exit over here. It'll return you back to where you teleported to the lobby from. Oh, it looks like T-Cook just used the exit command. That's funny. Yeah, that's basically it. So that's how to get around. Now after, like, let's say you've been on the server now for 2 hours. You do have to prove yourself, alright? So you have to stay on the server for 2 whole hours. Once you have 2 hours of playtime in, which isn't very hard at all, you can do what's called a set base. So you want to come to your command list, and let's say you figured this is where you want your base, alright? This is where you want to put your homestead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, and I'm going to type in the public chat, /set base. So there we go. Now this is my home location. So now this is owned by me. Welcome home, Skippy0330. Now keep in mind where you're standing when you do your set base is where your teleport spot is gonna be. So let's say like I want to go home now, right? So now I can go home to where I set my base by going /base, and that'll teleport me back home. And then you can get home like that and use lobby to get to lobby, return to get to wherever you were out in the wilderness. Like let's say your inventory is full, you need to go home, empty out your base, /base, empty out your inventory, /return back to where you came from. So let's say now you don't want people you don't know to come to your base. What you want to do is you want to do /protect. And then it's going to say you are too close to the base, but just walk away and I will set it when you are far enough away. So now it's going to tell you to walk away from your base. So I'm going to look backwards and take a look at it. And as soon as I leave, or shortly thereafter, there we go. Okay, so now it tells me you have an exit teleport for Skippy0330's base. Base protection for your base is active. So basically, see how that person got teleported? Did you see that? How they got pushed? Actually, can you try to come at me? I want to show. I'm doing the server promotion video, and I'd like to show them how the thing works. So I haven't told the bot that T-Cook is my friend. Try to come at me, dude. So what's going to happen is he'll get a little bit in, but once he does, he'll get teleported back. Maybe he just got tripped out by that tree. Ah, there we go. Yeah, try to come at me. There we go. See, you got ejected. He got teleported. Where did he get teleported back to? There he is. So that's where he'll get teleported. So when you do your set base, your set protection, wherever you leave the radius of your base is where the people will actually get teleported out to. So you can actually be really trolly and put a pit there and have them teleported to the pit. But don't do that. Don't do that. Never mind. I didn't say that. Thank you very much for your help, T-Cook. So what I'm going to do... so let's say you want to move your base. You have your base set here, but you want to move your base. So let's say, you know what, I'm tired of this place. I got too much traffic here. I'm getting bothered. What you want to do is /del, D-E-L, base. Bam, there you go. And your base protection has been removed. Now, if you want to become a donor, we do give you a few extra base benefits. What you get as a donor at different levels is a village. So what will happen with the village is it's a wider base protect area. So you get a much bigger place to build in. What you also have a choice of too is there's a built-in thing in the bot where it scans your base area every 30 seconds and kills any spawns that's in there. It'll despawn them. The zombies will just go away. So it'll protect your base area, not 100%, but it'll protect it for you. So you don't really have to worry about zombies too much. Now that's for the person who likes to build without having to worry about zombies smashing their shit down constantly. And what else you can do as well too is you can set something called a waypoint as a donor. So what I want to do here is I'm going to go to my chat, and let's say I want to come back here at some point. So I'm going to go set waypoint. Oops. I'm gonna go slash. Oops, I already said a waypoint. That's right. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, guys. But here we go. This. Oh no, I'm not in debug mode. That's my old waypoint on the old server. Now let's hope I don't drown here because I'm way deep underwater. That was actually kind of fun. Wow. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay, now I'm back in the same spot. Okay. So I want to go set waypoint. There we go. So now I have set a waypoint. So it's / set waypoint. And if you want your friends to be able to use this teleport spot as well here too, you're going to go open waypoint. Open WP. So there you go. So now people who I've told the bot, that's my friends, and to add a friend to the bot, what you do is you go friend Fluffy_maniac. There you go. Now the bot will know that the Fluffy Maniac's my friend. If I had done it right. I just spelled his name wrong. He might not be online at the moment either. Yeah, so the friend has to be online. I feel comfortable adding Fluffy as my friend. But that's how you add a friend. So friends can use your waypoints. They can get into your base. They can use your village. So they'll be able to do that. But you have to tell the bot that they're your friends. So that's basically it, guys. So go crazy. Use the lobby to your advantage. Get far away from the spawn. Just keep going. Run and run and run. If you can spend that 2 hours before you can do a set base, just running, do it. Because it'll get you away from everybody else. You won't be harassed. You won't have any competition for resources. And that way, too, you'll also get yourself some animal spawns, which is also always quite handy. So as usual, guys, I want... Ooh, that's beautiful. Another rain thunderstorm. It's a thunderstorm. But as usual, guys, stay classy. I'd love to see you in server. I cannot wait to see some awesome A15 builds, because there is quite a few people on my server that I know that are very capable of building some fucking amazing shit. So I'll see you guys on the flip side. Details are down in the video and on the website. And keep it classy. Stay surviving. See you in game.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.